Hi guys, it's me Evie. It's me Lisi. And what we have today is pork shoulder, roast pork shoulder. In Spanish, it's pernil. Why are you laughing? Because we thought we were recording earlier. But this is what we're doing. I don't know how many pounds is this. How many pounds is Lisi?
I'm blind.
Okay. Oh, it's almost a 10 pounder. So here we go.
I just saw 9.
So yeah, this is what we're having for you today. Lisi will actually, today we're seasoning. We're seasoning the whole thing so it can have at least a few hours of marinating. We're gonna do this overnight. So we will actually be doing the cooking tomorrow. Yeah. So we'll have a video for you there too. But we're gonna do this today. So you're gonna see Lisi take out her aggressions and the pork pole. It should turn out real good, like she's got frustrations going on. So let me show you the ingredients. We're having the roast pork. We're having adobo. If you do not have adobo, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, cumin, whatever spice you want to put in it.
Just get up.
We're using 5 to 6 cloves of garlic, fresh garlic, pestle in a mortar. 2 packets of sazon. If you don't have fresh garlic, you can use a tablespoon of the minced garlic. And if you don't have that, add a teaspoon of powdered
That's onion.
powdered. Well, this is onion, but if you don't have the fresh onion, you can use powder and use a teaspoon. And then we're using about 2 tablespoons of homemade sofrito. If you don't have sofrito,
You're screwed.
you don't really need it. We just like it really flavorful. But if not, take some onion, garlic, green pepper, red pepper, and a little bit of cilantro and mash it here. Or if you have a blender, do it like that. How does that go? So yeah. So yeah, let's watch Titi Lisi now.
Okay. First things first, you usually wash your meat and then you prep it. In this case, I am going to first stab it. Make a whole bunch of little holes all over it and then wash it because I don't want to be dripping all over the counter. Got the paper out? Yep, paper's out. And that right there is the cuerito. That skin right there is supposed to get really nice and crunchy.
Delicious crunchiness.
If you do a pernil and it doesn't come out crunchy, you pretty much failed. Any Puerto Rican will tell you that's just not done right. So here you just take out your frustrations. Think of anything and everything that went wrong.
Wow.
Anyone and everyone that did, said, or even looked at you in a bad way.
No, she's like,
Accuse me? Anybody?
She's talking about us.
Any takers?
Can you show me your scary face?
I'm gonna have coffee while this is happening.
Oh no, you want me to do that not the Michael Myers, the one
From Jason?
no. The shower scene.
Oh, from Johnny?
Motel Bates. Motel Bates coffee is delicious.
Thank you, Lisi.
Really? Because mine's getting cold because I'm over here busy working,
She's slaving.
Oh, the sacrifices.
By the way, guys, Titi Lisi's birthday is in 2 days.
Yay,
On the
I'm off
27th.
tomorrow.
She's off tomorrow. Look at the skills. Now you knew she's been practicing this crap.
Yep. And you know,
I was gonna do this, but I figured we don't have a video of Titi Lisi cooking anything. Let's be honest. Nothing.
true.
So we gave her the job of the
I do
pernil.
sandwiches. Just ask Kogi.
Yeah. This man complains that he gets sandwiches every day.
Sandwiches.
Oh my God.
All right. Why are we stabbing this poor thing? I explained, Lucy.
Wow. She's explaining.
Because once we get all those ingredients mashed up together,
Which I'm gonna be doing now because
oh, this blade is on the wrong side, isn't it?
yeah.
Because once all that mixture is done, what we are going to do is we're going to massage. But we're also going to be putting the stuff inside the holes because we want to make sure, because it's a big chunk of meat, that it's not just flavorful on the outside of the meat, but also throughout the meat.
Yeah.
Now-
There's people, even the turkeys are terrible.
Yeah.
The flavors on the outside and the inside is just so bland and dry. It drives me nuts.
Additionally, when you start cutting the meat, all these little stab wounds that it has helps it shred a lot faster. Now, here's my question to you. Do you peel back the skin?
Yes.
Okay. Oh gosh, I do it and not a lot of people do.
Yes, you peel off the skin,
All right.
make sure that it's nice and juicy and well seasoned.
So in this case, what we want to do is practically remove the skin on 3 sides and just leave that 4th side so that it doesn't like shrink up on you.
That's Gabi already thinking about this pernil being done. But while Titi Lisi is doing all of this,
Yep, you don't need to see all of this, but
Yeah.
pretty much just
no,
cut
a
and
lot
peel
of
back.
people do want to see Lisi
Oh,
because
okay.
they like the step by step. Because
Yeah.
not everybody knows how. So I've gotten a lot of thank yous for being detailed. Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, they can see that what I'm doing already is just basically cutting right between where the meat and the skin end. And basically what we're doing is we're just going to keep doing this all the way up to here, just we're not detaching it completely.
Keep in mind, this might be a long video, but I'm actually going to do it in 2 parts. So today
Is the process.
is just
prep.
the prepping of it, and then tomorrow we will actually be baking it.
She's laughing at the way I lifted it.
We're gonna be baking it, and we will show you end results. And I already peeled a 5-pound bag of potatoes, and we're actually having potato salad with this and arroz con gandules. So this time, guess what, guys? I'm gonna
There's
show
gonna
you
be
food. I'm gonna show you food.
Can't guarantee you anything. This is Evie behind the camera.
I'm gonna show you food. So
You just keep this process all the way back, people. Then you just dab it here. And when we start putting the seasoning, we're going to put it in between the 2 layers to make sure that everything is seasoned.
yes. Okay. So
Laters.
you keep watching her, and I'm gonna start putting all the ingredients together.
Oh,
Something that I forgot is I'm gonna use about a 1/4 cup of oil of your choice. We like canola. You can use coconut, olive oil, sunflower, whichever kind of oil you like. And I'm gonna add it to a little ramekin in here. So I'm gonna use about a 1/4 cup of that oil. And then
I want to see this on this side.
I'm gonna add 2 packets of sazon to this. Wow, these girls can
I haven't seen the
video.
video in I don't know how
In a
long,
long
but I
time.
cannot find it either, so give it.
So 2 packets of the sazon.
No, I'm not going to cut it. I'm leaving it there.
I am gonna use one, 2 tablespoons of adobo. Gabriela loves adobo. Ooh, makes me cough.
It's a powder.
We're gonna use about a teaspoon of black pepper, so you guys can see what I'm doing. About a teaspoon. If you like more pepper, by all means do that. I'm using about a teaspoon of the onion powder.
Kogi's home.
Gogi just walked through the door. And I'm gonna use 2 to 3 tablespoons of sofrito. Sofrito is gonna make this meat even juicier and more flavorful.
Yes.
So that's what we have going on here.
All right.
If you guys can see
Cutting
Titi
anymore.
Lisi, she already peeled off all the skin. She's gonna continue to stab the pernil. And while she's going to town on that bad boy, I'm gonna grab some salt.
Well, that was very, very daring of you.
Sorry. I'm gonna use like about 1/8 to a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Put it in the mortar. And I'm taking the garlic one at a time. The salt is so that the garlic doesn't jump out at you. To do that.
I had already put a little bit of salt in the...
Oh, well, thank you, Lisa, for letting me know. But this is more or less what it's looking like. And just do them one at a time. Don't overcrowd it at the same time because then it is going to pop out on you. And since it has salt, which it turns into a paste right away. So you're doing this with all the garlics. It's okay. These two are small. By the way, I use 5 to 6 garlic cloves. If you want more garlic flavor, go ahead and add it. I didn't add as much because I make my own sofrito and I use 2 whole cups of garlic to make my sofrito. Lizzie, do you need anything? You? Gross. Okay, guys.
FYI, a little bit of noise because I'm turning on the water. I won't turn it on all the way though.
Okay, so guys, this is what the garlic looks like. Now we're just gonna put it all in here with the rest of the ingredients. If you guys want cumin in your in your mix, you can add it. You can add oregano, any of the spices that you guys like. I personally don't like oregano in my pork
Or my rice.
or in my beans. A lot of people use it.
Or the cumin either.
It's not a flavor that I like for my Puerto Rican food. I don't mind it for Italian food, but not Puerto Rican food. So, wow, Lizzie, you know what I didn't bring you? I didn't bring you gloves.
Gloves. I know.
Because now you're
You
gonna.
know, but I'm one of those that
You use a spoon a lot instead of.
I use my hands. I'm one of those that I have to get down and dirty with it.
Oh, okay. Yes. So
I have to.
the sofrito, 2 packets of sazon, 5 garlic cloves in here, onion powder, adobo, oil. Yeah. So these are the. Oh, and pepper. Okay, you can see the chunks of garlic in here, guys. And that's what you want. Don't worry about it being a little chunky. It's gonna roast in the oven for at least 5 hours on 350. So that garlic is completely gonna melt like butter. You won't be able to taste it really. I mean, you'll be able to taste it, but you won't be able to have the texture in your mouth, right? It's gonna blend in and melt it to that meat, so it should be good. So here we go. Now we're just waiting for the.
Here's my question to you.
Yes, ma'am?
Do you put slits in your cuerito?
That's the way you should do it.
Slits on the top, not on the inside. On the top?
I've done it on the.
On both sides. Okay. I've done it on top just because it also gives me a head start when I'm going to picar the cuerito. It's already head started.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is done. If you guys need me to leave anything in the description box below, let me know. Or I can just leave it.
My only problem is that my knife is not as sharp as it should be anymore.
Okay, let me sharpen that for you.
Yes. All right.
So now Lizzie on the skin part is making slits going across, which is a good idea because it'll get you started once the pernil is done and you gotta serve it and cut it up. It's already giving you a head start.
Yeah, we're not going all the way through on it either. We're just doing like an initial indentation
And
on
a
the
surface kind of deal.
Right.
Do not go all the
paper
way.
cuts. Kind of.
Basically, yeah. That's copying the background.
You don't want to go right through that all that fat.
Show them the beauty.
Oh,
Wow.
Let me show them the beauty, she says. Well, here I am. And her too.
Okay, now we see.
Yes? Okay, so what we're doing is very, very superficial cuts. We're not going straight through to the fat. We're just doing like little lines just so that, one, we can get some of the...
Well, first of all, she did them going up and down, and now she's going across.
Yep. We just want to make sure we can get into these little slits
For the flavor.
to get some flavor in there. Like everything, we want the flavor to go all the way through instead of just surface. Because if not, no one's getting anything but inside parts, then I'll have all the surface areas. All right. Anyway, enough playing, Evie. Let's get this done.
So now Lizzie's gonna get done and dirty.
Yeah, I can't do it with gloves. I am
I know,
not a
she
glove
can't do it with
person.
gloves. Like, really, like, I can't. I need gloves
Yeah.
because the smell of sofrito on my hands and garlic for like a week.
I work at a bank. People are not going to leave their money because they can't stand the garlic on me.
No, I would have to. Can I get another teller because she stinks?
All right. You put the whole thing on there also, on top, Evie? Or do you just do it on the inside and do a separate one for the top?
No, I.
No, 'cause I do the whole-
I do through
okay.
the holes first, and then I do that. You know, if you would have put it on the pan, whatever spills, you could have just used it. I would have put it in the pan, no?
But the pan, oh, you know what? Yes. Because, but I am gonna want to put it later on the other thingy.
Say it again?
I am going to want to put it on the,
On the thing for cooking? The fat, right?
because it drips away a lot of the fat.
There you go.
Alrighty.
You know what you can do now is just pour the whole thing and then just work your fingers all up in there.
I like to give her a rub, treat her real nice, because I'm gonna eat her or him.
Oh yeah.
What it was.
We're gonna eat him.
Okay, just so you know, Gabby's enjoying this massage a whole lot more than this poor little pork is.
The good stuff. You're getting down into the nitty gritty. She's gonna pour all this stuff in there and put her fingers through every one of those little stab wounds that she
Not
made.
necessarily about to pour it all in yet. I want her to do a little bit of rub.
Guys, you need to be here to smell this. It's already.
Yeah, I think it's a Puerto Rican thing. You smell adobo, you smell sofrito. You're like, something
It already
is about to come out.
As soon as you make sofrito, your whole house smells delicious. Or when it starts cooking it in the pan.
I could literally eat my house. Kidding.
No, but yeah, you can automatically.
Oh, my finger. Okay.
Automatically, your stomach like starts growling. You're like, some real serious food is about to come out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, chula.
Guys, are you watching this? Gabby, are you getting a close up where she's putting her fingers in through the holes with the seasoning?
And this is basically just so that all the seasoning starts going in all the way through.
And it's gonna marinate
nice,
overnight,
yeah.
so you know that's gonna be flavorful.
And at points, you're gonna think, oh my God, that's like too much. No, it ain't. No,
You
it
gotta
is
remember
not.
this pork is gonna render out fat and water.
It's gonna render out a whole lot of fat and water. And a lot of the juices will start to go through and leak through, which is why all these extra holes are done, so that when it does, it starts getting trapped within the meat also, not just all over the pan. So,
By the way, we have the aluminum foil for easy cleaning, as you can tell. It is a little sloppy.
it's still gonna be a cleanup, but
not as bad as if you didn't have this aluminum
yes,
foil on there.
just because the aluminum is gonna keep it from getting a lot of the meat chunks stuck. Oh yeah.
You see, that smells so good. It smells so good, guys. I want some.
Hey.
This is all for tomorrow.
Yeah.
By the
A
way,
lot
I
of the
told Gabriel
times-
that I bought I was gonna buy a pernil to make the pernil in your house. You gonna make a pernil in her house? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Is he
I'll
coming
go
over?
buy- Well, he's not coming over, but
I know
I'm
he's
gonna,
not.
Yeah. But I'm gonna. I tell him, but I'll bring you some food.
Wait, when are we celebrating her birthday?
Oh, her birthday's on Tuesday.
My birthday's on Tuesday. This isn't to celebrate my birthday. This is just
This
because,
is a video.
just because
of the
I'm going to
pernil.
be off tomorrow, and we've been wanting to do this
And I had already
since
asked her
got
to do
here.
right. I had already asked her to do this video of the pernil. So
We have been wanting to do this ever since I got here from Puerto Rico, and for whatever reason, it just never got done. And she mentioned it again the other day, and I says, well, aren't you the lucky one that I have a day off? Clearly, I was the lucky one.
by the way, this coffee was delicious. I hope it doesn't keep me up at night.
You hope it will?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I hope it don't. I need to sleep, woman.
You gotta be here nice and early tomorrow. All right, guys. We are pretty much done with this. However, you know, that ain't going to waste. And I can put it on this side. I want to put it, anything that extra that you have left over, put it on the skin and put it on the top part for more than one reason. One is I would have put it on the other side, I was going to flip it, and every time the juices run, it's only going to run right into the pan. So what you want to do is put it on the top, inside and out, so that when the juices start running, it has to go straight through the pork first before it can hit the pan. So clearly, something's going to get stuck.
Check out the genius. Oh, you definitely want it on all over that, please. Camera girl's hungry. Can you smell it already?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, guys. See, leave a little layer. You don't completely swipe it off. I've seen people that just completely rub it and then just take it right back off.
Pat it with a
What's
towel.
the point? Yeah. So, did you taste the seasoning for salt?
Titi!
Well, this is
I'm
how we
tasting.
can do it, guys. I'm done. I'm good. Does it need a little bit of other one? You could put a little bit sprinkle, light sprinkle, not a lot.
This girl.
I'm adding a little bit of sprinkle, more of adobo, just because to season it a little bit more, but because it's also going to give it a little bit more crunch. For me, I feel.
Yes. This is
And
something that was always my duty for Christmas and New Year in Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico, at least we had to do this.
Because
Mama had it done for her. How are we going to do this now?
we are going to cover it.
You're not going to put it on the rack until tomorrow, right?
Yeah, because I don't want the juices running
Okay, what do you
out.
cover? You want aluminum foil?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put some, I'm sorry,
Okay.
the noise. Yeah, we'll just cover it with some aluminum foil now, and then tomorrow we'll place it on the rack. What did I do with the rack?
Okay, guys, so we're just gonna cover this up with aluminum foil, as Lacey was saying. And then tomorrow, we're gonna keep this overnight. Then tomorrow, damn, like, whoa. Then tomorrow, we will take it out of the fridge half hour before baking it because you want it to rest at room temperature. You don't want to put cold cold meat out of the fridge into your oven. So we're gonna let it hang out for half an hour, and then we put it to bake at 350 from 5 to 6 hours. However tender you like it, the more tender, the better it is. Yeah. So yeah. So we will catch you guys tomorrow when we have to do this second part. Okay? Take care. God bless. Bye.
Bye.
What you doing? What you doing?
Really? Cutting peppers for the potato salad. Red peppers. So we have eggs in here. We have mayonnaise, green peppers, red peppers. These are the red roasted red peppers. And onion. I'm mixing it all this first before I put it in our potatoes so they don't break apart too much. And then I need the deleting to get off my camera and off my jack and get me an apple. Oh, we might need 2 apples this week. People wanted more apples in there.
People, the struggle is real. I just sat down.
You have Gabi next to you. Tell her to get it for you.
Oh.
I'm fainted.
Gobi just got more real for you.
You certainly did.
No, I'm good.
No, I'll get it. No, just kidding.
Rinsey,
Record her.
Rinsey. Where is she? Go, Titi, go.
Juggle, you see, juggle. So you know how to do this juggle. Wow.
This girl.
She literally. It's a whole two and I didn't even juggle them. Who likes apples in their potato salad? It tastes peel and oatmeal. I know it's some weird people, but when you try it, it's peel and oatmeal. Oh, peel. Ooh, no, nobody want that. Stuff is this? Peel in the potato salad? Why, you don't peel it?
I eat it either way. Granny Smith is Granny Smith.